It's Marquise, Money Mike Williams, coming at you with another episode of I Am a Champion. Man, I'm so pumped right now. It's been a crazy last 2 weeks for your boy. I was up in Minnesota, my hometown, got to represent, baby. But I was up there for Wealth Day 2013. Phenomenal event. A lot of people from all across the United States came into Minneapolis to give the people of the Twin Cities some nuggets, some knowledge and wisdom. So I want you guys to make sure you look out, because Wealth Day is about to go national and then international. It's going to be coming all over the United States. But the last 2 weeks have been crazy because your boy's kind of been out of commission. You know, I've been getting these migraine headaches and they've been like, you know, disabilitating. I mean, I just haven't been able to do anything. I've been going back and forth to the doctor, been doing a lot of different things. They haven't been able to figure out what's been going on. And then I was talking to my girl on the internet, and it kind of brought things back to perspective for me. See, sometimes even the motivator has to be motivated. Sometimes the teacher has to be taught. Sometimes the coach has to be coached, right? See, I went and I got the test done and I got the MRI done, and I was a bit frustrated because the MRI didn't show anything, right? And I was talking to my girl. She said, well, that's a good thing. And I'm thinking to myself, what do you mean that's a good thing? They haven't figured out what's going on with me. And then I started, you know, a lot of things started to flash back in my head. And I remember my pastor always talking about being grateful. It doesn't matter. Your car could have just got repoed, but be grateful that you got 2 feet to walk where you need to go, to walk to the bus stop. You know, right now I'm standing outside, right? And a lot of people might think, oh, it's gloomy, it's rainy outside. But that's okay, because it could be thunderstorming, right? See, everything is about perspective. Everything is about how you look at it in life. The glass could be half empty or it could be half full. And I began to just look at different things in life. It's like I had a new pair of glasses on. You know, I started to remember different situations where people are talking to me. You know, students are upset because they got a C. And I'm thinking to myself, well, be grateful that you got the C, because you could have had an F. You know, I listen to people who are upset because, you know, their significant other wants to be up under them all the time. They're always up under me. They don't give me any space. But there's people out there right now whose significant other doesn't want to be significant. Their significant other doesn't give them the time of day. So you got to be grateful that somebody actually wants to be up under you sometimes. You know, and then I started to remember, well, just because you're being grateful for something doesn't mean it's an excuse not to work for it. Be grateful for that C, but that doesn't mean work hard to get that A next time. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful for the things that you have, but don't use it as an excuse to be comfortable. Don't use it as an excuse to settle. Be grateful for it, but move on and work harder so that you can have bigger and better results in the future. So I want to give you 3 things today that's going to help you put life in perspective and help you take your life to the next level, because this is the edge, baby. This is the edge of the 3rd quarter. And then we're going to the next week where we're in 4th quarter living. We got to hold the 4s up, right? When we used to play football, we held the 4s up. And anybody who's been paying attention to football this year, you know, man, my Minnesota Vikings have gotten beat in the last minute of the 4th quarter 2 weeks in a row. So I want you to understand, anything can happen in life. You may have been getting beat up 1st quarter. You may not gotten the results you wanted 2nd quarter. You may have not made all the adjustments that you want to make at halftime. In 3rd quarter, you may not have gotten everywhere that you wanted to get to. But that's okay, because we still have another quarter. We still have another quarter, but you have to put things in perspective and express gratitude for where you are so that you can move forward for the results that you deserve and you want to have. So the first thing you got to do is you got to realize that life and success is a reflection of where you are in life. I want you to take a step back and I want you to look at your life. I want you to look at your room. Is your bed made? Is your room clean? I want you to look at your car. I want you to look at your office. Is it organized? Because most of the time in life, studies show if you're unorganized in normal areas of your life, if your car's always dirty, if your room is always a mess, if your bed is never made, then your life, your business is going to be unorganized. And there's no way for you to reach success if you're unorganized, you guys. You got to be organized. You got to have your life together, because if your life's not together, there's no way for you to schedule for success, right? The second thing is you got to understand that looks can be deceiving. That's right. Looks can be deceiving. But what do you mean, Marquise? You just talked about how, if your room's not dirty and all that type of thing. And I want you to understand. Do you believe that you can be successful? See, your room being clean and you being organized, that's part of your character. That's part of who you are, and you have to change that part of your organized. You have to organize yourself within your character for you to be organized in other areas of your life to be successful. But when I'm talking about looks can be deceiving, I'm talking about when you see that it's raining, you can be deceived of the fact that it's a gloomy day. But at the same time, if you look at it from the other end of the spectrum, it's allowing seeds to be watered and things to grow and things to be cultivated so that you can eat and so that you can survive. So when you're looking at your life, I don't want you to look at your present day circumstances. I don't want you to look at your bank account where it is right now. I don't want you to look at where your grade is right now. I don't want you to look at your position in your company right now. I want you to look at where you want to be. Because if you work hard and you pay attention to the future, if you keep your eyes focused on the goal, then you're going to be able to accomplish it. But if you're so focused on the right now, if you're so focused on, well, I got to keep it real because that's how things are right now, then you're never going to get to where you want to be in life, you guys. So you got to understand that looks can be deceiving. Right now, your bank account may look negative, right? It may look negative, but it doesn't see that $10,000 check coming, right? It doesn't see that $500 check coming. It doesn't see that increase that you're going to get at your job. It doesn't see that breakthrough that's about to happen in your business that's right around the corner as long as you keep pushing, as long as you keep moving, as long as you keep working and staying consistent. That's all it is, you guys. It don't see it. And the third thing you got to understand is you got to win or go home. When it comes to the fourth quarter, you got two options. You got two options, just like LeBron in the finals against man, I don't even remember who he is playing, you guys, against the San Antonio Spurs in the finals. He made a decision. They were getting their butt whooped. He said, you know what? I'm going to win or I'm going to go home. And he put his big boy hat on and they won the game, you guys. You got to make the decision in your life. Are you going to win? Or are you going to start looking for other things to do? Because what I've realized in life is you don't need a plan B. You don't need a plan B because plan B is just a distraction for the plan A. If you realize that your plan A can work, if you realize that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, if you realize that if it works for this person and it works for that person, that God is no respecter of people, it'll work for you too, then that means you don't need a plan B. All you need to do is focus, schedule for success, and understand everything that you need to do and focus on that plan A, and it's going to work. You know why? Because you're the best investment that you got. And you were born to win. So play to win right now. Because you are already a champion. See you next week.